Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This video is a continuation of the last video I uploaded, which is the ink and paper texture effect on Photoshop. So in this video I'm going to show you how to do a grunge style or distressed effect on your text. This is personally one of my favorite effects to add on text. It looks really good and it's very easy. You don't need to install any add-ons or have to pay for anything. Everything's completely free. I'll leave the textures down in the description below. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and if you like the video, leave a like. Let's get into it. So guys, for this tutorial I've chosen the Nike logo as an example. Of course it could be anything you want. So to start, go to filter and choose blur. In here go down to the Gaussian blur option. Once open, it's going to have this window, and change the radius to something that you think looks quite similar to what I have here. Of course it doesn't have to be exactly what I have, but make sure it looks similar. Something like this could do the trick. So the next step is going back to filter, and this time go to sharpen. In sharpen, go to the bottom in unsharp mask. It's going to open this window. So make sure the amount is set to 500% and the threshold is set to 0 levels. Now what you want to change is the radius. So the more radius you add, the less bleeding effect is going to appear on your text, as you can see. And the more you add, the more bleeding effect. Make sure you can see the text clearly, so don't add too much. Also add enough that the letters are merging together. This is a bit too much as well. That's a bit too much. Something like this could do the trick. The next option you want to do is go to filter again, but this time go to distort. In distort, go down to ripple. This is going to add like a broken effect to the borders of your text. Set the amount to about 60%, something like this, and press OK once you're done. As you can see, it added this kind of broken effect to the borders of the image. If you think it doesn't look broken enough, you can do it again. Something I'm going to do is go back to distort and go to ripple, and maybe add a bit more, like 77. Something like this could look quite good. So now the next option is going to filter and go to filter gallery. Here you want to choose the artistic folder, and in this folder choose film grain. Make sure the settings aren't too high, like don't add too much grain, it's going to look really bad. Or add something quite low, like 3, and don't add too much lighting area or intensity. And once you're done, press OK. As you can see, it added this vintage effect over the logo, which is going to look quite good. On the top left of your interface, press on File. Here you want to press on Open, and it's going to open all your images. What you want to add is a dust style effect overlay or grunge effect. I'm going to choose this one right here. Press on it and it's going to open in Photoshop. Once you have it open, press File again, and this time save it. Press Save As. Save it in the folder that you want to use. I'm going to name it Texture. And this time don't save it as a JPEG or as a PNG. Make sure it's a Photoshop file. So it's the first one right here. Press Save and go back to your canvas. Now what you want to do is go on Filter, go on Distort and press Displace. It's going to open this window. I'm going to leave it on 1010, but you can make any necessary changes that you want to make. Press OK and choose the project file that you've done before. So this is mine, the texture one. And it's going to add this really cool broken effect to the edges of your logo. And this is pretty much it. So now we're going to add the finishing touches, which is adding an overlay. I'm going to use a dust texture overlay, the same one I did with the text. It doesn't have to be the same one, but to keep things simple. And place it over the whole canvas. And now I'm going to go to blending options and finally click on overlay. it's gonna add this vintage broken paper effect on your logo. As you can see, this looks very good and it was really easy to make. I didn't need any add-ons, I had to pay for anything. It's just quite simple to do. As I said before, you can use this style or texture on absolutely anything, but make sure it's something with very clear lines and not too complicated. Like for example, a text or logo. If you have any questions, feel free to let it down in the comments, or you can message me on my Instagram, it's dowel.gfx. So guys, this is the end of the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and feel free to leave a like. If you're not, please subscribe, and yeah, see you next time.